Well, hello, Team Scorpio. How you guys doing, Scorpio family? How are you doing? Welcome to the cottage, and if you are new here, well, all the better. Welcome, welcome. We hope you'll subscribe and be a part of our growing soul family here at the cottage, Scorpio gang. This is for you if you have Scorpio is your as your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, Venus sign. A lot of people check other placements and nodes, stelliums, midhaven, stuff like that. So, however you feel led. But at any rate, let's see what we can find out, Scorpio. Good things coming towards you. Good things coming towards Scorpio. Let's see what we can find out, Team Scorpio. Let's see what we can find out. Team Scorpio, the good stuff coming towards you. Let's take a look. Good stuff coming towards Team Scorpio. Let's take a look, Scorpio gang. Good things coming towards Scorpio. Let's see, Scorpions. Let's see what's up. Here we go, Scorpio. Here we go. Let's see what we can find out. Okay. We got an Ace of Swords here, Knight of Pentacles. There's some kind of breakthrough with regard to your job. I think you may have had something here where maybe things were at a lull with your career, but they look better. It looks like you got a victory here, and it has to do with your job for the most of you. Knight of Pentacles with money or job, I don't know which, but there's a big victory. Maybe some of you are awaiting a decision. Maybe this is a job opportunity, but there's a big truth bomb or breakthrough or victory, and sometimes it can be a combination of several of those things. But the Ace of Swords, for some of you, this may be a new career path that you're taking, a new job, maybe a promotion, something like that. But I got it right here, loud and proud in your energy here, right here, Scorpio gang. So I like that for you. Maybe this is long awaited. Maybe you didn't see it. I feel like with this moon card having coming out with this stuff, I feel like you didn't see this coming. You may have been dealing with a situation in the past or even now where things have been a little bit rocky, a little bit of a blind spot, kind of like, I don't know what's going to happen here. I just, you may have felt like there was something shady about where you were working or who you were working with or who you were aligned with. Could be any or all of those things, Team Scorpio. But I like it because I feel like after this moon card, a lack of clarity comes literally the clarity, the breakthrough. And as a result, better money, better money. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. And if you liked it, please hit that like button for your girl. That being said, Team Scorpio, let's talk about job, money, and career a little bit more deep. Okay. Hey, Pepsi. Hey, Brit girl, Victoria. How you guys doing? Mimi, PM Fitness. How's everybody doing today? Hello, hello. Here we go, Scorpio. Well, thank you for that, Victoria. That is so sweet of you to say. I try really, really hard to understand um, the challenges associated with the different signs. Scorpio is definitely a difficult placement. I know that. I know that. So let's get started on job, money, and career. Job, money, and career for the Scorpios. Let's see what we can find out. We've already had some good news about your job. Let's see what else we can. 8 of Wands. Some of you are going to be traveling or relocating. 10 of fucking Pentacles. Get out of town. Justice. Hell yes. I told you you had a breakthrough. There's literally some of you that are waiting for clarity or a decision to be made or some kind of good karma coming. I love it. God, excuse me, Scorpio, but this ties right in with the good stuff reading. It ties right in. This is like suddenly out of the blue when you least expect it, communication or good news coming in, something that's going to make your heart happy because there's passion here, there's drive. It's what you want, people. Okay, get it. Can I just get a hell yeah for my Scorpios here? Look, this is damn good. Again, some of you, this may be relocation or travel related to your job, but it could just be damn good news that's going to make you happy. And I'm going to tell you, with this justice card here, this is long awaited for some of you. This is karma, like good karma, the good kind. Karma ain't always bad, folks. Karma can be your best friend if you'll work this thing right with me, okay? Look, I'm going to tell you, a lot of people got a lot of things to say about karma and Saturn and all that, but I'm going to tell you what, at least with Daddy Saturn, you know where you stand. Good, bad, or ugly. He going to pay his debts, good or bad. In this case, looks like you've been doing your thing the right way, Scorpio. That's what I got. That's what I got. And I feel I'm just picking up the energy that you have been patiently waiting for this breakthrough. I don't know. Even this speedy action or communication after a what? Delay. Okay. The delay. That's why I say you guys have been waiting on this, working on this. You've been patient, but you've held your energy right. You know, you've known this was coming. You've been working your manifestation is what I'm trying to say. And you've been patient. You've kept your faith, you've kept your belief that this is going to work out, and indeed it is. There's no way it couldn't unless you had been. So that's why. That's why. Scorpio. Wow. Some of you, look, the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck, that's not always about romance. Sometimes that's about a collaboration with, just an important partnership. What that tells me is, as it relates to your career, is there may be somebody here that you partner with, collaborate with, or somebody that crosses your path, or someone that's a contact that puts you in communication with somebody. There's somebody out here that's involved in this whole success thing for a lot of you Scorpios, okay, that is giving you the help that you need. It's not like, somebody carrying you. No, it's just knowing the right people and networking, maybe, okay, and having contacts out there. And that's what this is about. I am really excited to read this for your job, money, and career. And all I can say is it's about time. Hell yeah. And I'm your biggest cheerleader, Scorpio. I'm glad to see it for you. All right, now, Team Scorpio, let's talk about romance. And first up is the singles. Single is a Pringle. Hey, Karma. Hey, Tawny. How you guys doing? Giovanni, how you doing? Good to see everybody. Thank y'all for chatting me up. I love it when y'all chat me up. Makes me feel happy. Here we go, Team Scorpio. Singles, what's around you? What's around the singles, right? What's going on with the singles right now? Single Scorpios, single is a Pringle. You're up first. You're on top. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's up. Single Scorpios, I'm not messing with this. I'm done with love. Love is a big fat waste of time, Auntie Karen. No, it's not. No, it is not. So I'm going to tell you, this is for those of you singles that are sitting here saying, well, I ain't paying no attention to this part. I'm just going to worry about my job and money and career because ain't everybody out there's a waste of time. They all going to break your heart anyway. It's all going to end in a betrayal. No, it's not, Scorpio. You got a romance right here. You got a relationship. We're going to find out what it is. And I'm going to tell you what, this is why, because you're telling me you're giving up on love. You're letting it go. You're releasing it. This is why it's coming in. I'm telling you, this is to quote our lovely friend Tyler. Y'all know, everybody here watches Tyler just about it. What does he always say, folks? A watch pot never boils. Why is this starting to boil? Okay, you may have to watch it because it may boil over. This is so big. 10 of Cups here, because you're taking your eyes off of it. That's why. He ain't stupid, people. Listen to him, okay? And he's right. And that's what's resulting in this relationship here. That's why this is the third card out. This is the outcome here. So I want to dig in and see what I can tell you about who I think you're going to have this. I think you're going to, single Scorpios, if you've got some wild oats to sow, you need to get them on out of your system because you're about to be tied down. But you'll be happy about it with the 10 of Cups. That's happiness. That's love for sure. Okay, there's a lot of emotion in that card. That's a really happy relationship card. But I'm going to find out and clarify what that is coming towards you that you are going. I think this is going to catch you by surprise, to be honest. I don't think you're going to see this coming because you're sitting here telling, I'm not even fooling with love, Auntie Karen. Well, love is coming to you. Love is coming to you. I got some information for you. All right, let's see here. Let's see. What do we got? 3 of Wands here. Justice. There's your good karma again. Apparently, Scorpio, you got good shit coming towards you in general because you keep getting that justice. You don't see it coming. You keep getting that justice card here. Well, Scorpio, the sex looks good. You are going to be onto this one like a duck on a June bug, okay? That's my jump on it card. I can say that to my Scorpios. We can, Scorpios, you and I can talk a little bit more freely about, intimacy, sex, Scorpio. You and I can talk about this a little bit more detail than some of the other. You're not the fuddy-duddies. You know what I'm saying? You guys are not. You're not vanilla. I can hang with you guys and we can talk. Okay. This is my jump on it card. Okay. That's the sex looks damn good in this thing. I'm just saying. This one ain't vanilla, Scorpio. That's why you're gonna like them because you're not vanilla either, Scorpio. I know the truth about you, Scorpio. You can say what you want to. I know you people. I've dated too many of you. I know how you are. Okay. I know how you are. You're gonna want this one is gonna be your cup of tea. Oh, I like the stupid. Oh my God, this is look at here. This is stable, very, very stable. And look, the Four of Wands is here, Scorpio. Knight of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Listen, this person's very loyal. Could be a little bit younger than you. Don't let age fool you, though. They're stable right here. Maybe a bit of a slow mover. But now I'll tell you one thing they won't be slow about. They won't be slow about jumping on the Nah, they won't. But this part, I feel like you're going to move in with this person. The 1111 card is here. Sometimes that's about, moving in together. That's a very serious relationship. 1111 card can be a life partner. Very well can be. And, you've got that 10 of cups that speaks to life partner as well, but a happy life partner. Scorpio, singles, what the hell are y'all doing? Okay, you need to write a book about this because the rest of the people here may need a little bit of your help. Maybe it's just that everybody needs to loosen up and not be so vanilla about the whaty, right? Oh, God, this person's a hottie, Scorpio. That's the Queen of Wands here. I don't read gender. Many of you know this person's hot, hot, hot. No wonder you're going to be jumping on this because they're hot. That's why, singles. That's why. Well, Scorpio, why don't you just mess around and have a good reading? Why don't you? I hope nothing rains on our parade for those of you dealing with somebody. We're going to find out about that as well. Scorpios, y'all are kicking ass and taking names today. By the way, speaking of Scorpios, and I know a lot of y'all watch my friend Christina, Sassy Scorpion. I don't know if she ever watches me or not, but she shouted me out the other day in Gemini, and she was just so I love her. She's an amazing reader. And she actually, what she said, if y'all didn't see it, she said to me, Karen, tell them, because she was kind of calling the Geminis out a little bit, which I like her because she'll tell the truth. And, she stepped on my toes. I ain't even gonna lie, but like, I love the way she reads. But anyway, she said, Karen, tell them how the real Geminis will handle the truth. And if you're here, and I did, I commented below her video. And I'm going to tell you one thing. If you want a good example of how a real Scorpio is supposed to Scorpio, that's your girl right there. She's a damn good reader. And she is Scorpio through and through. And I mean that in the best of ways. That being said, Scorpios that are dealing with somebody, I'm about to read for you. All right, here we go. Here we go. That's right. Brick Girl says if you call a Gemini out, you best have the receipts. Well, Brick Girl, this is true. And she actually had her receipts when she was calling us out. That is true too. Sassy did, or Christina. All right, so here we go. Here we go, Team Scorpio, dealing with somebody. You may be talking to somebody, dating them. Let's see what we can find out about this connection. Hey, Infinite Faith, how you doing, Cat 5? Good to see all of my homies here. So glad you guys are all here. Here we go, Scorpio. Those of you involved with somebody, let's get a little peek on that energy and see what we can find out. Let's see what we can find out. I love Christina. She is such an intuitive, deep reader, right? All right. Scorpio, involved with somebody. Involved with somebody. Don't say anything, Brick Girl. You work for the FBI too. Don't get it twisted. You guys are just as much investigators as the Geminis, right? All right, Scorpio, what's going on here? This person's made you an offer, but I see you kind of backing away from it a little bit. They're solid in this thing with the 10 of Pentacles here, but the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like they've made you an offer, but you're backing away from it. You're like, I don't know. King of Swords in reverse. And do I know everything I need to know? God, Scorpio, this is such a Scorpio response to an offer. I don't know. Do I really know you well enough to dive into this thing a little bit deeper? If you're already in a relationship, I feel like this person is maybe wanting to take this to the next level. But it could just be the initial commitment or some kind of offer here. But you, Britt, thank you, babes. You didn't have to do that, but I sure thank you. You are the best, Britt Girl. Thank you so much. But Scorpio, I feel like the King of Swords in reverse, I feel like you're standing back here and you're going, okay, what am I? They got to have an ulterior motive, Auntie Karen. They can't be for real down for me. This is what I hear you say. No. And I know Scorpios, you guys do have, you are human lie detectors, but I will say this, sometimes you can be overly suspicious and really struggle with trust issues if you've had a few heartbreaks that are unhealed, right? And sometimes, you know, a lot of times you're right, but sometimes you're overly suspicious. And it's you got that's one of the struggles that a Scorpio has, is knowing when it's their intuition legit telling them that there's something they're missing, or if they're just being overly suspicious. That's one of your hardest parts to manage in your own, you know, path, I guess is the best way to put it, right? So I'm going to see here if this person is truly, you know, well intentioned or what, right? Let's see if we can dig a little bit into this person's energy and see where they stand, Scorpio. Those of you dealing with somebody. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's go into this person's energy. They're not going anywhere, Scorpio. Hell no. In fact, they think you're their person. They think that you're their person. That you are each other's person is what they think. You guys are divine counterparts. That's what I'm trying to say. Hell, I'm trying to figure out a way to say it. They're not going anywhere. 8 of Cups in reverse, Emperor card. They feel like this is prudent. Oh, they say, oh, look at here. They say, oh, you make me comfortable. You're like a life partner material. Woo! Let's make a home together. Let's feather our nest together, Scorpio. What in the hell? A lot of pentacles here, a lot of water too. We got Aries on the board, but I really think that's just this person's passion towards you coming out. I mean, they may have an Aries placement or something going on in their first house. You've got a smidge of air, but there's a lot of earth here and some water. What this is telling me is this person is solid. They're pretty down for you, Scorpio. They're pretty into this. They're pretty cemented in, as I like to say, with earth energy. That's very strong, stable, down for you, you know, energy, right? I really like this person. I really like this person, Scorpio. Don't let your fears cost you something really good here. Don't let your fears cost you something good. If you got some fears, let's talk about trust issues a little bit. I'm not a Scorpio, but I myself have had occasion to, and still have occasion to, deal with my own trust issues. And the very thing that we talked about, how you have troubled yourself, Scorpio. I think all of us, to a lesser degree, have that struggle. Is it my intuition, or am I being overly ridiculous? And what I have learned about this in my path, and maybe this will help you, is this. Who you really need to learn to trust is yourself and your own judgment. Once you take the onus off trusting outside of yourself and you put the onus of trust inside yourself, and you realize you do have control over this thing, okay? And the way that you can hear your intuition is to just ramp up that meditation. Once you do that, I believe it may help you to distinguish the conundrum that you guys, Scorpio, feel yourselves in. Now, I know you guys wrestle with that more than a lot of the other signs do, but that's what helped me, and maybe it'll help you. I would hope so. Okay. I hope so. Maybe that little tidbit will help somebody. I hope so. But I feel like, Scorpio, this person is down for you. And to be honest, with all these pentacles here, I feel like if you tell that, I feel like this person is so down for you that if you say to them, look, I'm into you. I think we've got something here. Can we just go slow? I just want to know you better. I feel like this person would honor that. And I'm going to tell you, any decent person would. Any decent person would. Okay, Scorpio. But I feel like you're dealing with somebody with some patience here. Okay, you're not dealing with somebody like my crazy ass. Okay, I can be patient better than I used to be. But you see what I'm saying? You're dealing with somebody that's willing to give this some time. They're that into you. All right. And so I almost feel like if you feel like you just can't plunge forward in this thing, I feel like if you were to have that conversation with this person, okay, that this person would give you the time that you wanted. Fair? All right. Does that make sense? So that's what I see for those of you Scorpios that are currently involved, okay? I hope that's helpful to you. I hope that's helpful. All right, now, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's check in on the ex, the past. You know, when I talk about exes, I never get a, well, maybe. Nobody ever says, well, maybe I might entertain the ex. I never see a response that says that. I either get one or two things. I wouldn't touch that motherfucker if he was the last person on the planet, or she. Or, yes, yes, I would like my ex back. There is like, you guys are at one extreme or the other. Either you guys throw money at me for it, or you throw tomatoes at me. But there's enough of you that are interested to see what's going on with the ex that we're going to pull for the ex. So that being said, the past person, what's going on with Scorpio's ex? Thank you again, Britt Girl. I appreciate you so much. What's going on with Scorpio's ex? The X factor for Scorpio. Let's take a look. Here we go. You too, Karma. You too. Have a good weekend. Love you, girl. Here we go. Seven of Swords is in reverse. They got some regret here, but the Judgment card is in reverse. Chariot. What in the hell is going on here? You know, they want to come towards you, but there's too many obstacles. You know what? The Seven of Swords is in reverse. You know what I feel like, Scorpio? I think in their mind, they are well aware that you know what's what with whatever they have been up to. You've learned something about this person that is not flattering to this person. You've learned that they can be, you know the truth about how shady or sneaky they can be with the Seven of Swords here in reverse, and they know that. They know it. The Judgment card is in reverse. Big obstacle. That's you, Scorpio energy, but it's in the reverse here. Chariot here. They want to move forward, but hell, they know they've got these obstacles, and the obstacles in their mind are what you know about them, that you're well aware of what they're capable of, you know. So they're in a real big about this thing because they want this. They want to move forward here. I think they may have some regrets with that Seven of Swords in reverse here. But they know they got to get past the Scorpio trust issue, the Judgment card in the reverse, and that's a big one. That's a big one. This is the wrong sign to betray people. And I know I'm preaching to the choir here, but nobody likes betrayal. But I'm going to tell you what, it's a death sentence with a Scorpio. You can just fucking forget it. If you have lied to a Scorpio or you have betrayed a Scorpio, you might as well write yourself on. That's the end of your chapter in their book. For the most part. Scorpios, they'll be nice to you. They'll forgive you. Will they let you back into their little blanket fort? Nah. A nice Scorpio, they want you to eat, but you won't sit down at their table with them. They'll pack you a lunch and send you down the road. They want you to eat that bad, but they want you away from them that bad as well. Right? That's what a good Scorpio does. That's what a real Scorpio is all about here. But I'm going to tell you, this is boy, you don't play with this. You don't play with this. That's a big obstacle right there. It's a big obstacle with that Judgment card here in the reverse, and they damn well know it. What are they going to do? What are they going to do about this? I'm going to see what kind of action they're actually going to take. They're not going to do anything. Knight of Swords is here in reverse. Emperor card, world reversed. They're going to leave this hanging. They're going to leave this hanging. I think the energy that they're going to stay in, quite honestly, Scorpio, is what might have been with the world card in reverse. I will tell you this now. They're going to have a hard time getting over you. I can understand that. It's hard to find somebody to love you like a Scorpio, like a real Scorpio will. I know this. My mother was a Scorpio. But the world is in reverse. It's like they're going to stay in this energy of what might have been. It's like Scorpio for, God, I know I've referred to this song in other readings, but it's appropriate here. That Patti Loveless song, Honey, I'm Right There Waiting at the Bottom of the Glass. You're the person they're always going to be thinking, God, if I had just done different. God, if I had just done different. Got it. But they're not going to do anything about it. No, on the outside, they're going to try to put this facade like they're all in control. But they're always going to be in the back of their mind. They're always going to think, if I had just done different, if I had just done different. Lots and lots of regret here. So I wasn't wrong with that Seven of Swords in reverse. The world is in reverse. They're going to have a hard time closing this out for themselves. But you know what? That's their problem and not your job to do. They created this. It's up to them to create their own closure. You can't fix what they messed up. They got to clean their house themselves, right? So that's what I've got here, Scorpio. And I do feel like Ten of Swords here. I feel like it is over. I don't feel like you would entertain this. And I think they know that. And I think that's why they're not doing anything towards you. But I'm going to tell you, they think about it a lot. There's a lot of regret here. A lot of regret. A lot of regret about this. Wow. Wow, Scorpio. Wow, Scorpio. Wow. I love that short and sweet. She says, I forgive and wish him the best. That's the best you could do. That's absolutely the best you can do. Because if we hold grudges, that hurts us, not them. You know, we can release that grudge and then, but still wish them the best somewhere else, right? And hope they learn from it. You know, hope it makes them a better, hope it prompts them to do some work to become a better person, right? That's what we hope for sure. Now, if you need clarity on your situation, Scorpios, I offer personal readings. The link is in the description box below this video. And on a limited basis, I do live video chats with unlimited based on the time frame that you select. And therein, I even offer a chart overview, birth chart overview. That being said, Team Scorpio, let's do the Crosswatcher reading. Now, for those of you that are new Scorpios to my channel, to let you know what we do here, this is the part where you listen for the sign of the person or persons that you are curious about to see what to expect in a connection with that person. Here we go, Team Scorpio, Crosswatcher reading. Crosswatcher reading, Scorpio gang. Here we go. Here we go. I love that, Britt girl, she says. Look, that's great. Aries, why is Aries holding back? Aries feels like you're mad at them or either they're mad at you. And because of that, they're holding back. Taurus, Taurus has got a lot of love for you. They feel like this could really last, you and the Taurus, okay? Gemini, very attracted to you. Oh, God, Gemini likes your vibe. Gemini feels like you guys have a lot of fun together. They want to get together. They feel like this could grow, you and the Gemini. If you're dealing with a Cancer, I'm getting real wishy-washy energy, and I feel like this Cancer is ultimately going to withdraw. If you are dealing with a Leo, Leo has given up on this. That being said, they still keep tabs on you and may watch your social media or listen to tarot about you. Virgo would not leave this for anything. They don't want to let this go. I think they just want to go real slow on this thing. Be careful with a Virgo, Scorpio. I feel like the ultimate energy here is they don't really want to let this go, but it only would go so far and then fall apart. This looks almost like a repeating pattern with a Virgo, okay? All right, if you're dealing with a Libra, there's too many obstacles, flat out. This Libra's gone. King of Wands, reverse, Judgment in reverse. It ain't happening. If you're dealing with another Scorpio, this other Scorpio absolutely wants this. They want to clear the air, possibly. Okay. They absolutely want this. Sagittarius, God. Oh my God. What did you do to a Sagittarius, Scorpio? I don't know what kind of Scorpio sex tricks you pulled on this Sagittarius, but I'm gonna tell you one thing, that if you've been with a Sagittarius, let me tell you something. You put something on them they didn't forget sexually. Good God. Oh, they want a relationship with you too now. They do. But man, they can't forget the sex now. That's on the brain. Capricorn. Let's see what's going on with the Capricorn. Capricorn is, I think, focused on other things, probably their career, it looks like. And I don't think you're going to hear from the Capricorn, okay? Aquarius, if you are dealing with an Aquarius feels like this is too unstable between you two. Pisces, you will hear from this Pisces. They definitely don't want this to end. A lot of passion here, possible distance or travel involving a Pisces. That being said, Team Scorpio, don't forget to drop a like. It is always so much fun to read for you. I love you guys, and it's so much fun to read for you. Thank you for hanging out with me today, Scorpio. It's always a pleasure. I hope it's not as long from the last time to this time for the next time, okay? But many of you know this. I had to take off a few days, and I got behind because of my daughter moving to college and me getting her moved into her dorm. She's all moved in now. I'm on a better schedule. So hopefully we'll be reading for you guys about once every week or 7 or 8 days. That's what I like to do, but it's been longer than that since you and I talked this time because of my move with my daughter. So thank you so much for waiting on this and being patient with me, Scorpio. I love you guys so, so much from my heart. Thank you so much, Scorpio gang. And I hope I'm probably going to do an all signs in a little while, probably in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, probably about 2 hours from now. All right. Love you guys to the moon and back. Bye, Scorpio gang.